to make another goal, so.
Okay, and getting that support back from peers that what I'm hearing is someone else that's in a similar position, who maybe you share interests with or.
Right, and somebody like in my position, like I put in one of those cards, a technology that would restore my lungs to the way they were brand new, because my lungs are gone.
Gotcha, okay.
Basically, I can't run, I can't walk a long ways. I tried to walk 5 blocks to a bus stop, and I had to stop and rest 3 times. So to me, that's not there anymore.
Yeah.
So, and I used to go for 20-mile hikes when I was younger, but that was before I smoked 40 years of cigarettes. So now I kind of lost all that exercise and stuff like that. I try to do everything I can every day, and I work every day if I can. And but I can't do the capacity like I used to.
So it sounds like just having someone understand that would be important if they were to provide you with feedback.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because somebody else out there would be in the same position as me. You know, a lot of people I know that smoke cigarettes for 20, 30, 40 years, men and women.
Thanks.
But that's what I get from this, and posting something and seeing updates and stuff. People have to access the site to get to that. I'm assuming there's a place that, because you got Facebook for families, you know, and other things, then you got the public one for everybody that can participate. I got a flip phone. It receives phone calls. So, I mean, I'm just way out, away from everything that is normal nowadays. Because we got all our millennials trying to take our world over, so. And now we have to, live with it. This is part of our life and progression. We have to live with the people that, are coming into public life, new politicians, new presidents. Heaven forbid that we get any more like we got, but because we weren't ready for that. But that's a transition that we have to get used to.
Okay, that's a great analogy.
But life changes all the time. That's what life's all about. It changes.
I'm going to just take one break because it's getting close to 8 o'clock. And have we heard from John? He's coming. Oh, okay. I knew he would. He loves you guys. He's coming down.
I go to the library.
Is it okay if I just continue with this until he gets here and then we'll wrap it up?
Did he give you, do you know when he left?
Yeah, he left closer to 7. He said he could get here before 8.
Okay, so he should be walking in.
Okay.
It's about 5 minutes.
Yep.
Wrap it up.
Let me go to the next slide.
Is he coming?
Okay, another thing that we've been thinking about is how to facilitate discussions, right? So we're having great discussion here. There's an opportunity to have discussion online as well through some of these tools. So a researcher could come in and moderate the discussion. Like, yeah, let's have a conversation today about physical activity, all right? Or you can start your own conversations. I really want to talk about my lungs and some ideas about how I can get physical activity despite the issues that I'm dealing with. So let's take a look at some of the options.
This is the Z50.
I could, as the moderator, I could say, we're going to do this activity. We're going to do two truths and a lie. This is an icebreaker for people to get to know each other, right? So if you have a new group coming together. And that's a way to start a conversation. Another way is on the next slide. Someone like Mr. William Walker could start a conversation and say, hey, this is what I like to do is when I can't walk on the beautiful Discovery Park, it wasn't Discovery Park, that's in Seattle. The beautiful, thank you, yes, the other beautiful one, Point Defiance, I like to go to the mall. So those are a couple of different ways. Do folks have thoughts on those different options, a moderated discussion versus one that you create yourself? Which one is more appealing?
It's according to how mature the group. If you know each other, then I think it's probably good and spontaneous. You might want to have somebody take responsibility.
Okay, but it could potentially.
At first maybe, but I don't know.
Other thoughts?
I'd say both.
Have both?
Yeah.
Sure. Both,
Maybe
that's
a
nice.
weekly from the, what do you call it, researcher.
Researcher or moderator, and then having people start their own conversations. Great. Okay, why don't we go to the next one? One more. The other thing that we've been thinking about is competition. What she said, no way, versus teamwork. We've got 3 options here. Let's go to the first one, competing for badges. This is something that we see in the social media a lot. Can we go to the next slide? So, who got the most badges? Who got the most steps towards badges? Who met their first week goal? So these little circles up here are badges. They're virtual rewards. You could think of about them as a virtual sticker. Let's look at another option. Comparing your stuff on a leaderboard. So John Doe met his goal 7 days out of this week. William Walker met his goal 6 days. Here's how everybody stacks up. Let's look at the next one. How about working with a team towards step goals? So I've brought together with a team, and I'm going to help my teammates. Collectively, we're going to work together to achieve more goals, and collectively, this is our total step count. So maybe we've got a website, but we've got smaller teams within that. So those are 3 different options that we're looking at. Can we go to the next slide? Badges. On the one hand, leader. Oh, oh, I'm hearing.
Yeah.
That's what we've been hearing. We've got leaderboard where you compare, and we've got teams. What do folks think? Tell me more about it.
I work for a big company that does this once a year.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it when I'm retired.
Does it work?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
I got a new CPAC machine just a year ago, and I was getting just inundated with, you just moved up to silver, and now you're gold. And I find that very annoying, frankly, because I've been using CPAC for 10 years, and it's like, oh, you're kindergarten now, you're going to go move to first grade. And I got hold of the people that I got it from. I said, will you cut that nonsense off? I get flooded with too much email anyway, and this is just annoying to seeing this come in all the time. So there's a point where technology will drive you crazy. Breathing machine.
I think competing for badges is not for our age group, maybe for a younger age group, but just, did you make your goal?
Yeah.
Did you set a goal? Did you make your goal? If you did, give yourself a pat on the back,
Whatever you accomplished.
whatever you did, great. So,
And that would be peer-to-peer. That'd be like, oh, yeah, I'm glad you did that. That's great.
And your goals may be individual. I mean, set for each individual differently, as long as you meet them.
but you're doing it for you. You're not
Yeah,
doing it for
right.
a badge or a star.
That means I get to spend seven more months in a $7,000 a month care center.
I'm so happy when I get more going that I don't need any
Something like
incentive for
that.
that. I mean, it's just, if I'm getting stronger and I'm walking longer, or if I feel pain going away, that's my reward. I don't really want it. Actually, I don't like it. I'd rather do it, I'd rather just do it internally. I mean, not to communicating would be fine, but have that expectation, it just feels like, I don't know, it feels grown up.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's helpful. Let's see, what's our next? I think that's our next slide. A couple of things that we've been thinking about, rather than badges and rather than a leaderboard, has been one model might be to match people up with a mentor. So a peer mentor, someone who's been there before. So we talked about the, is it church? Is that the church? The surgery.
The
What?
The church, is it the
Oh,
church?
church, yeah.
story? So someone who's gone through that before being able to be a mentor and provide advice. So one model we've been thinking about here is, well, can we make those connections? Can we use this as a tool to network and help people identify a peer mentor? Another model we've been thinking about is establishing small teams. So more along the lines of find people in your neighborhood that you can come together in a walking group. Do either of those models sound more interesting than the other? Both interesting, neither interesting?
Yeah, I think, having people sign up that would be willing to talk to others about, a Gleason score or this or that, I think that would be,
Okay.
something that would be helpful to others. But they sign up for it and they're open to having someone contact them.
Okay,
But that would probably work out.
great. Okay, so maybe certain topic areas that they'd be willing to share about, serving as a mentor, it sounds like. Great. Other thoughts? Is everybody tired, worn out?
Yeah, but I think a lot of these ideas are good, and it's just according to who you, like, I was listening to what you were saying, that's a good idea, Listen to what.
It's perfect timing too, because we just finished. Yes.
How many people does this expose yourself to? Hundreds,
Well,
thousands?
what we have in mind is that it would be what's called a closed group, so it would be private, and so it wouldn't be exposed to anybody outside of the group. Because we recognize
So
there's
people
a,
that we're interchanging with are people that want to be there.
correct.
So they're not,
They're just-
exposed to a lot of people, and this guy's gonna put his things in, and so on and so on.
They'd have to be invited specifically to be there, and if they didn't belong there, they would be,
So basically, you're building a group
yeah,
of interested people.
exactly. Yeah, and if someone didn't belong there, then they would be taken out of the group.
Oh. So
Yeah.
the moderator would be the one that
Exactly.
say, we're not, you don't need that input.
Yeah, that's, a lot of times you have, so they're called internet trolls, or people that aren't very nice. The likelihood of someone coming onto a group that we put together is low, but that could happen. John, do you want to come? And I think I want to thank you all very much. This has been really wired up here. Isn't it great? I told everybody about November.
Oh, yeah.
That we started this, I think,